And I also want to let you know, and I'm going to send you email, this Craig and some others participated last year, Katina ceremony, been donating for the ceremony. So I will send you the email, then you can take a look, and then you can be a part of this Katina ceremony. Be a part of Katina ceremony, and you join to the Katina ceremony. So in this Katina season, ceremony season, we repair the temple and fix the damages and the things, and we develop it, physical on the temple things, and then also we keep practicing and spirituality. And that's the good meritorious activity in Buddhist tradition. So I will send the email again, and I really appreciate your participation for the Katina ceremony. And also the Craig and then the Igor, whoever would like to join to the Temple of Enlightenment group of WhatsApp, so then I can add you. If you have WhatsApp, let me know, then I will add you. Okay, let's begin the discussion. Homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One and fully enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, last week, we talked about a little bit a person called Sarakani. And Buddha gave an explanation based on his passing away and his rebirth. The Sarakani, he's a drunkard. He drank alcohol. Kind of person enjoy that drinking alcohol. And wasn't so much look like so much spiritual. I think he enjoy life. Not very serious, not looks like very serious practitioner. But he's passing away. After his passing away, and Buddha claimed he already in the Sotapanna step, first step of enlightenment. And then born in the heavenly realm. And then Buddha mentioned Sarakani is Sotapannu, enter into the stream entry, first step of enlightenment. And then the Sambodhi Parayana, Niyato Sambodhi Parayana, definitely end of the life will be in fully enlightened. Definitely. So, Avinipata Dhammu, never falling back to lower realms, never falling back to hell, animal realms, and then the ghost realms. He is completely free from them and definitely will end up the life being fully enlightened because he's already entered to the first step of the enlightenment. He's a drunkard, right? So, Michael, you remember this talk was came up last week somehow, right? We then he's Buddha's clan, Sakya. Buddhas belong to Sakya clan, royal family. So Sarakani is also royal person. He's belong to royal family, the clan. Then he had a lot of money, rich people. Buddha mentioned the Sakyans are very rich. And also they enjoy their life. Like Siddhartha, you know how he enjoyed his life. So then Sarakani also engaged with their pleasure. But then the other Sakyans was confused. Buddha claimed him already streamed, even we are not. We are very serious practitioners. But he's a drunkard. He enjoyed his life, wasn't serious practitioner. But he attained to enlightenment, first step. How come? If it is possible, whoever not able to attain to enlightenment? And then they keep saying and criticizing and arguing what Buddha's claim. They challenge to Buddha's claim actually. Right? Then one day Mahanama, he's the king of the Sakya kingdom. After Siddhartha's leaving, the Shuddhadana, the father of the Buddha, he passed away. Then after the Buddha's fathers passed away, the Mahanama got the responsible of the rule the country. Then he very devoted to Buddha, and he came to see Buddha very often while Buddha was living in the nearby. They built a temple. The Buddha's family, royal relatives, and built a temple for Buddha in their kingdom they're called Nigrodha. And there are several suttas, and Buddha taught to them living in the Nigrodha. And Buddha was living in there these days. Then the Mahanama came to see Buddha and keep saying. Then Buddha already claimed that after Sarakani is passing away. Then Mahanama said, Bante, you said the Sarakani is already streamed, Sotapanna, but born in heaven. And then he definitely attained to enlightenment. He never falling back to lower realms. It's sure. And you claim it. How this happened? Then all of the Sakyans is arguing because he's a drunkard, careless, serious, not serious. How this come? How could be? And people are curious and keep arguing. And then the Buddha said, to Mahanama, if someone has gone for a long time having take refuge of Buddha, having taken refuge of Dhamma and refuge of Sangha, who has been devoted to Buddha for long, who has been devoted to Dhamma and Sangha for long, how he will born in the lower realm? And Buddha asked the Mahanama. Sarakan is very devoted person. He's a drunkard, maybe drank a lot, but he's very devoted to Buddha, devoted to Dhamma, devoted to the Sangha. That means he is already inwardly very devoted, close to enlightenment, right? So, maybe he didn't come to temple quite often, right? Maybe he didn't spend so much time being around the monks and then the practice. But inwardly in his heart, he has the quality. I think he has the great wisdom, what other people doesn't have. Then Buddha explained, Sarakani is have devotion to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha for long, and he has keep following Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha for long. Devoted, faithful, and in his heart filled with that devotion, respect, and inwardly he keep following. So he was fulfilled precepts at his last moment before passing away. And then he was wise enough to understand Dhamma. But he drank, but it didn't make him lose his spiritual practice. Right? The people who drank, they're all not bad. Right? People who not drink, they're not all good. Isn't it? Do you think the people who not drink is good?
No, it's the relationship, I think. Like stream entry, like sensual desire haven't been transcended. Like you understand, like I have this sensory desire, but even that sensory desire hasn't been transcended, and we can accept that. But if you're like, no, that's also like, then you're going towards like rites and rituals. Like if you're like, fifth precept says this, something like that. No. So you can be a stream enterer, but that doesn't mean you have transcended sensual desire or desires of that sort, right? So, right?
Transcend.
Like you haven't gone beyond desires. You know, 5 out of 3 fetters are gone. 2 are remaining. So one could say maybe attached to drinking and pleasures hasn't gone. That doesn't mean, right?
Yeah.
You still have that. That is also within you.
Right. Yeah. Yes. So then let's see Buddha explaining here how the fetters get rid of and how he keep developing it. So these things we have to remember according to this Buddha's teaching. So drinking or being a vegetarian or not make sense exactly. The Hitler also vegetarian person. So I think he never drink. That means all the people who not drink and vegetarian not good, and people who drink and not vegetarian not bad. So it depends. And then the Buddha said, we cannot judge people. Having seen their behavior, we cannot judge people. We're not supposed to judge people, good or bad. Buddha said if someone want to judge, it could be judged by myself, Buddha, or someone like me, because other people cannot see the people, their nature, heart, their mind, their wisdom, their capacity. So it's very difficult to judge people. And then Buddha in this sutta mentioned, you're not supposed to judge people by having seen. Sarakani you looks like a bad person, but he's not a bad. You cannot judge having seen like that. Their behavior. So you can get an idea, but you're not supposed to judge. So, and Buddha mentioned in this sutta, the person who has devoted to the Buddha, who is devoted to the Dhamma and Sangha, have an unshakable, untremble, unwavering confidence about the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and then who has the swift and very very quick wisdom. Quick wisdom means he has a wisdom to quickly understand something. He don't spend so much more time to understand things. His wisdom is sharp, and he can understand things very quickly because his wisdom is quickly blazing, like a lighting, flashing. He can see things quickly. So, and then the Vimuttiyacha Sampanno, completely endowed the freedom. And Buddha said, he is parimutto niraya, exactly free from falling to hell, free from animal realms. Parimutto tirachana yoni, and parimutto petti visya, definitely free from ghost realm. Parimutto apaya duggati vinipata, exactly free from apaya, lower realms. In this sutta, Sarakana Sutta is definitely mentioned something. There are kind of niraya. Niraya means say in English hell, but in Buddhism it's temporary bad place. People suffer. And then the Tirachana Yoni, animal realms, is definitely things. Ghost, Petti Vishaya. Petti Vishaya is ghost realm. In this sutta, and he is free from ghost realm. That means there are ghost realm. Apaya, Duggati Vinipata, free from Apaya Duggati Vinipata means there are apaya, a duggati, a sufferful place, realms. Vinipata, non-human realms. Some people could argue, are there heaven or hell, or ghost realms, or apayas? In the Sarakanya Sutta, Buddha mentioned, who has been attained to enlightenment, and he is definitely free from niraya, free from tirachana yoni, animal realms, and free from ghost realms, and free from over the kind of lower realms. And then Buddha said he is already free from suffering and enlightened, fully enlightened. This is called Arahants ones, the first one. The second one who is free, permanently, definitely free from apaya, lower realms, and ghost realms, animal realms, and hell realms. Who is this second person? And who has the unwavering, unshakable, untrembling confidence towards to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Who has that confidence? Called Saddha, right? Buddhe aveccha pasadena samannagato hoti. O ekanti gato. That's how it has explained. Who has unwavering, unshakable confidence towards to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. It is not, someone cannot be lose that. If you have that confidence towards to the Buddha, nobody can how can I say that? Nobody can lose it or destroy it, right? Because it is unshakable, untremble, unwavering confidence. How this confidence happen? And this sutta explaining it, and all of the other suttas explaining that's how this confidence happened. And he see the qualities of the Buddha. What are the qualities? Itipiso bhagava arahan samma sambuddho vijjachan sampannu sugato lokavidu. Shahil, you can recite it? Not yet? Alvin, right? Alvin, you got to learn this. 9 qualities of the Buddha. Do you remember first quality? Anyone? Chala. Junior, remember? First quality of the Buddha? Arahan. Enlightenment. Yeah. Enlightened, pure-hearted, pure-minded one. That's the first quality. Pure-hearted, pure-minded. There are no defilements in his heart. Completely free from defilements. Heart is pure. That's called arahant. That's one meaning. Then sometimes we get angry, right? We desiring, we craving, right? We have lust, and we become confused, upset, sad, right? But the Buddha's mind is completely free from them. That's why Buddha always sitting on the lotus. What's that mean? Did he sit down on the lotus? He didn't sit down on the lotus. But you see any picture of Buddha, where he's sitting? He's sitting on the lotus. Why? The people want to represent him, his quality, arahant, pure-hearted, pure-minded. Lotus represent that quality, pureness. Right? Even that lotus leaves doesn't touch by water. If you put it into the water, the lotus flower, and you take it out, there are no water in there. Slip away, right? Even the lotus leaf, if you pour in the water onto it, they slip away. Now water touch the water leaves or water flower, the lotus flower or lotus leaf never get touched by water. This Buddha's heart never get touched by anger, hate, or ill will. That's why he's always on the lotus. That's pure arahant. That's the quality of Buddha's arahant. First quality, arahant. You just imagine, if someone in this world never get angry, how could he be? It is not possible to make him angry. Can you imagine that kind of person? Never get angry. How he could be a good person, right? Whole life never get angry. Anger? No more. And his heart is away. Cut off. Cut off completely. Cut off. Gave up. Rooted out. Never touch. His heart, his mind never touched by anger. Completely away. Wow, he's a very kind one. Could be a kind one, right? Never greed. Never desire. Never lust. Never attached to anything. Completely free from desiring attachment, greed, lust. No attachment. See? Right? Can you imagine anyone in this world is free from attachment? Completely? How he could be, right? And free from ignorance. So Buddha is called Arahant because he is free from attachment. Then who has this understanding about Buddha? This quality, this Buddha's nature, who understands really and clearly, perfectly, then he has to have a saddha, confidence. Nobody can lose it, destroy it, because he understands who is Buddha, Buddha's whole quality. It's 9 qualities, right? We just talked 1. And who understands these all qualities, Buddha's 9 qualities, then he has an unwavering confidence towards the Buddha. Then the Dhamma. Dhamma has 6 qualities, right? You got to learn one by one. The Sahil keep writing on his walls and windows, right? You got to write down on those qualities.
Windows only this way, but windows, there's a lot.
I show that you have written on the 4 Noble Truths and 8 Noble Paths on your window.
Yeah.
And maybe you write down on the paper and hang on to the wall. Yeah. Yeah. Sai is a good guy. Be very clever. So we got to learn these qualities. That's how we practice. Remember this. Saddha is the first step of a spiritual life. That's the important thing I want to say. Who has this confidence towards Buddha never go back to lower realms, never going to hell, never going to animal realms, never going to ghost realms, never going to any kind of lower realms. He is free from. And the first person who is enlightened, arahants, and free from apaya realms. The second person, he has a confidence towards Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. And then he has a very swift wisdom, understanding things clearly, but he's not completely enlightened. But he is cut off of 5 lower fetters. Cut off 5 lower fetters. And you talk about that. What are the 5 lower fetters?
Belief in rites and rituals, there's doubt, then there is
Identity view. Sakkaya Ditthi.
The permanent, belief in permanent self.
Yeah, that's right. Sakkaya Ditthi. Believe in self-identity. And then the Silabbata Paramasa, Vichikicca, doubt. And then the Silabbata Paramasa, practicing and following useless rituals and useless, meaningless practice. And he's completely free from them, and he cut off Kama, Raga, desire for sense of pleasure, completely cut off them. And then the patiga, and he completely cut off the anger. But he still have some other five fetters taking him to up. What is taking him down is cut off them. Called Oram Bhagya. Huh?
Yes, they have lost.
Lost. Yeah, he lost the five fetters. And then he already entered into the Anagami, non-returner. Anagami. He is in the step of the Anagami, non-returner. Then he is definitely free from hell realms, animal realms, ghost realms, and over the lower realms. And never return to human realms. And born in the kind of heavenly realms and end up the suffering and attain to fully enlightened. That's the second type. Third type one. And cut off the three fetters, three lower fetters, identity view, doubt, and the following useless rituals. And reduce desire for sensual pleasure. Not cut off, still have, but reduce the strong attachment to the sense of pleasures. And cut off strong hate, anger, but still have anger, but not strong enough. And then he is enter into the once returner, Sakadagami. Once returner. He also definitely free from hell realms, animal realms, ghost realms, and apaya realms. And born in the heavenly realms, but come once to the human realms and end up the suffering. That's the third one. The fourth one. Cut off three lower fetters. Even not reduce the desire for sensual pleasure and desire for the anger. The anger, still have them. But completely cut off the three lower fetters. Identity view, Sakkayaditi, Vichikicha, doubt, and Silabhata Paramasa, attachment to the rituals. And then Sotapanna, stream enter. Enter into the stream. First step of the enlightenment. And he also definitely free from hell realm and never will born. Definitely free from animal realms, never will born in animal realms. And definitely free from ghost realm, a Petti Visaya. And definitely free from Petti Visaya, ghost realm, never will born. And Parimutta Apaya Duggati Vinipata, definitely free from apaya realms, lower realms. Sambodhi Parayana, end up being enlightened, near to and definitely attain to enlightenment. Definitely. This is Sarakan is the one of this being, Sotapanna, experimenter. He drank. Not serious look-likes. Enjoy the pleasure. But inwardly he has a devotion to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and keep following them for a long time. Inwardly, wise person and see Dhamma clearly. But enjoy the life. Enjoy life. And then the Buddha mentioned another important two persons very important. You got to learn this one. Who doesn't have a devotion about the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha? Not devotion, very strong confidence or devotion, faith toward Buddha. He doesn't have a faith about the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Not believing. But he has these five qualities. The devotion to the spiritual practice, spirituality. He is not following Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, but he has himself devotion about the spiritual life. Maybe he has Saddha somewhat about Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, but not like enlightened ones have. He is believing but not sure. He believes in Buddha but not sure. He believes in Dhamma but not sure. He has devotion about the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, but not surely. But he has devotion to the spiritual life, Saddha, and also he has virya, effort. He has practiced mindfulness. He has practiced concentration, samadhi, and he has practiced wisdom, understanding reality through nature. And he is practicing these 5 qualities: Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Devotion, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. But he is not believe in Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha very much. And then Buddha said, this one also, aganta nirayam, not will go to hell realm, never will, not will go to animal realm, not will go to ghost realms, never will go to lower realms. And Buddha didn't mention, definitely not go, but Buddha said, not will go. Not will go. Aganta, not will go. Buddha didn't say parimutta, never, Buddha didn't say free from ghost realms, animal realms, hell realms. But Buddha said not will go. Why he not will go? Because he is practicing Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. The spiritual qualities. Never sure about Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. He's not sure, but he practicing these qualities. And Buddha said this person also will not go to hell realm, animal realm, ghost realm, and upper realms. But also Buddha mentioned this person also have another quality. Panyaya mattaso nijjana kamati. And Buddha used another phrase to say, explain him. Panyaya mattaso nijjana kamati. He has a wisdom to understand things clearly. A better wisdom, better intuition to see. Other person doesn't have much. Kind of intuition and wisdom to see things clearly. And this person also never will, not will go to hell realm, animal realm, ghost realm, and upper realms. Last person, remember this one. Not sure about Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Not a clever wisdom, good wisdom, and swift wisdom. Not good intuition, but Saddha Mattang, Prema Mattang. And he has these 5 qualities: confidence, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. And also he has a trace of love towards to the Buddha, trace of faith towards to the Buddha, kind of slight of trace towards to the Buddha and love towards to the Buddha. But he has these 5 qualities: Saddha, devotion, Virya, effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. These are spiritual qualities. These are called Indriya, faculties, and also Bala. 5 Indriya, 5 Bala in Buddhism. These are the 5 Indriyas. Remember this. This comes quite often when we practice it. This is the base. Pancha Indriya, Pancha Bala. 5 powers, 5 faculties. Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Saddha is devotion towards about spiritual life. Virya, making an effort to develop that spiritual practice. mindfulness and he be mindful, be aware. And samadhi, develop tranquility of the mind, concentration. And panya, wisdom, and he understand impermanent nature, suffering nature through his experience. Not a devotion about Buddha, not sure about Buddha, but he understand impermanent nature when he see the things happen. Nothing to be a Buddhist to understand impermanent nature, right? Nothing to be a Buddhist to understand suffering nature. When you focus your experiences in your life, you can see impermanent nature and suffering nature, right? To understand non-self, and have to be a Buddhist. So if someone understands this impermanent suffering nature, then he already focuses spirituality, to grow up something spirituality. And Buddha mentioned in this sutta simile, and let's see this simile. Why Sarakan is definitely born in human, attained to instrumenter and completely free from apaya. And there's some other people who is very kind of serious practitioners, but not sure, free from apaya realms. And Buddha mentioned why. There are field, bad field, infertile. Ground is infertile, not productive. The field, the people use into plantation, growing the plants, vegetables, and even rice field, paddy field. What is the field is so bad, so worst. Not a good ground, good field. Not clean enough, clear enough, made enough, perfect. It's very bad place. Maybe soil not good. Water is not, and Buddha mentioned, even not rain, get rain, water. Bad a field, also the seed used to sow is bad. Not productive, infertile, unproductive. And also rotten by the weather. That bad seeds and then the throw to the bad field. Even not rain happened. Then Buddha asking question, do you think that seed's going to plant and grow up and give a good harvest? What do you think? No, right? Why not? And Buddha asked, why not? Then the Mahanam and others replied, it is because Bhante, field is bad, infertile, unproductive, bad ground. Even the seeds, bad, rotten by the weather, not productive, even not rain. So whole thing is not good. How this seeds going to be grow and give a good harvest? And Buddha said, this is what look like other religions. Some other religions taught by the unenlightened ones, not enlightened ones. Other religions have taught by unenlightened ones, unperfect ones. But the practitioner also not practice well. Maybe even they practice very, very well. But the ground and field not very good. Right? Even the seeds. What is seeds? Seeds means Dhamma. Even the seeds not productive. Not good. But the practitioner, very serious. But productivity, the harvest, because the field bad, seed bad, then productivity could be the bad. The other religions, because they are taught by unenlightened ones, unperfected ones. So that kind of teaching is like a bad field, bad ground, and then even the seed, Dhamma, is bad, unproductive, imperative. But and Buddha said, but the Buddhism, what Buddha said, I'm enlightened, fully awakened, completely free from defilements. And the teaching, what is Buddha's teaching? Have 6 qualities. Sakkato, well proclaimed, well explained. No doubt, there are no doubt, no secrets, no secrets. It's can you understand by practice, by understanding, through wisdom, individually, by himself, by yourself. It's open, and you got to see. Buddha said, I cannot make you enlightened. It's your responsibility to be yourself enlightened by practicing. This is what is Buddhism. Right? Experienceable. You don't want to stay until you die. Right? You can experience it right here, right now, called Sanditthiko. That's the quality of the Dhamma. Then Buddha is enlightened, the field is good, even the seed is perfect, well protected, well productive. The practitioner who is practiced this, then the field good and seed good, even you throw away, not care much. The seed going to plant. Harvest is going to be there. That's what is Buddhism. And then the Sarakani is not like he's serious practicing, but you couldn't see. He is good understander. And he has devotion to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha very deep, very perfect, but people can't see it. So, even then Buddha mentioned, even the person who has trace of love towards the Buddha, trace of devotion, faith towards the Buddha, and have these 5 qualities, Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya, devotion, effort, mindfulness, concentration and wisdom. That is spiritual qualities. Then he, Aganta Nirayang, will not go to hell, will not go to animal realm, will not go to a ghost realm and apaya realms, and he will born in the heavenly realms. You got that? Now? Okay. Do you have any questions?
Is it possible?
Impossible?
Is it possible?
It is possible, yes. It is possible not to get free from hell realm, animal realm, ghost realms, and born in heaven. It is possible.
In one lifetime?
Yes. To be enlightened is possible in one lifetime. It is very, very possible being enlightened in one lifetime. If it is not able to this lifetime, maybe you will make it next lifetime. This is what is explained. From the fully enlightened one, is completely he is done in this life. Anagami, non-returner, and he will never come to human realm and end up suffering in the pure abodes. pure abodes, Suddhavasa, pure abodes. And then the third one, Sakadagami, once return, once come to human realms and end up the craving. Fourth one, and he comes several times to human realms but end up the suffering within a 7 lifetime. 7 lifetime. Never going to 8 ones and be fully enlightened. These are the definitely free from hell realm, animal realm, ghost realm, and free from the suffering. Another two, who has the kind of wisdom, but not sure about Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, but kind of wisdom to see impermanent suffering nature, and then he will he not go to hell realm, animal realm, ghost realm, and upper realms, and born in heavenly realms. But he's not end up life and be enlightened. Why? Because he doesn't have a devotion towards the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. But he still have some spiritual practice. Mindfulness, concentration, wisdom, and then the devotion and effort. He not been enlightened, but will not go to hell realm, animal realm, and ghost realm, apaya realms. Free from apaya. And the last one, even doesn't have much good wisdom, but still have a love towards to the Buddha a little bit. Faith about the Buddha a little bit. But remember, still have these 5 qualities. Devotion to the spirituality and effort, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. Not a Buddhist, but will not go to hell, animal realm, ghost realm, and upper realms.
Do you get angry still?
Me? Yeah. Very quick.
But it's fast, it's easier for you to control it.
Yeah, I get angry, yeah. But I get angry, I don't hold it. I don't hold. I quickly get angry and quickly release it. Never keep holding, and I never keep giving a bad face all the time when I see. Quickly get angry, quickly release it. I think that's my nature.
So like for Buddha, would you say Buddha brought it to 0 almost? Like he, like you know how your span for anger is so small, for Buddha it was basically 0.
Yeah,
Right?
yes. He's 0.
You gotta get angry.
He's 0. You get angry?
That's
No?
one of the qualities of enlightenment, getting rid of the anger.
Yeah. Yeah. The angry person have a different types, and Buddha has mentioned. Some people slowly get angry and so slowly get seized. Stay long. Slowly get angry, but stay long. Some people quickly get and quickly cease. And then some people and never get angry and is completely free. I think the 4 type of Buddha has mentioned. I told one day. Very, very interesting. Yeah, and some people also, this kind of different types of angry people. Any question before we end up the session? Last questions. Michael, do you have any question? Igor, you have a question? Brandon, Wong?
Ante, I don't have a question, but I think it's wonderful to hear that you could be drunk as a skunk and still be a stream enter. That's amazing.
Hmm.
In other words, we often think that, if you break the precepts, then that's pretty low. But that's remarkable.
Yeah,
That's actually wonderful.
yes, Buddhism is possible to even to drunkards, even to womanizers.
Wow. And
And that's the another guy called There's another sutta, Migasala. We can learn it next, but similar to this one. He's a drunkard and also the womanizer. But Buddha claim him he's a experimenter. He's a experimenter. So, yeah. Then that's why Buddha mentioned you cannot judge people. Spirituality and understanding wisdom is something else. Attached to rule is something else. Some people is very follow the rules, very serious, but inwardly get angry, be very greedy, and inwardly very attached, strong, lustful. We can't judge people having seen. Some people enjoy life but very free. No attachment, not anger, but they enjoy life. They drink and they associate moments of people, but they kind of spiritual. Some people even not drink and not like that, but greedy, angry, and ego, and very mean, very cruel, no mercy, no compassion, but go to temple, go to church, very serious, very devoted, very trust. They can kill even because of their believing. They kill others, right? So, yeah, some people don't go to temples, churches, very free. Not believing much, but they have some kind of things we cannot understand. That's what Buddha mentioned, these qualities. Devotion maybe. He have his own devotion. Confidence. Saddha. He have his own confidence. He know himself better. So we can judge people. Learn from this. Don't judge the people. And who is not believing Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, Dhamma is possible, available. Is good? Okay. So, share the merits with departed ones, with ghosts, with all living beings. And then the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And all these good merits keep you happy, healthy, and bring happiness and peace into your life, and give much strength and power and energy to develop this spirituality, to understand this great Dhamma, and to be enlightened. Akasatta Chubummatta Deva Naga Mahiddika Punyantang Anumoditva Chirang Rakkantu Sasanang Chirang rakkantu desanang, chirang rakkantu mang parang. Sabbhitiyo vivajjantu, sabbarugo vinassatu, mate bhavatvantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Bhavatu sabba mangalang, rakkantu sabba devata, sabba buddhanubhavena, sabba dhammanubhavena, sabba sanghanubhavena, sada suddhi bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining and see you next week.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you.
Bhante, would you, Bhante, would
Yeah.
you please